If you are anything like me or just wondering how do the next 4 years shape up for us outdoorsmen and women, you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Proud to have you here. Proud to be here with you. And it has been a crazy, crazy week. As you can imagine, Queen Bee and I are ready to get out and go camping tomorrow because it's time to get the heck up out of the neighborhood, if you know what I'm saying, and just go have some fun and just relax and get out into the desert, do some hiking, and get a little Aussie pause out there, and it's all going to be good. Here's what I wanted to do, and is what's up, Rhonda? Here's what I wanted to do. I had this question came up, and I mentioned it yesterday, and we're going to get to what the next 4 years might look like under Trump presidency. And the funny thing is, because I mean, it's important. We're not going to get into politics. It's an important thing because we're dealing with the Bureau of Land Management. We're dealing with the Department of the Interior, and our access to public land. So it is a big deal. So we're going to get to that in a moment. But here's what an article that I've been trying to chat about for a couple of days now, and it's I don't even know if it's an ethics debate, but it's something to chat about for sure. Here's the deal: South Dakota bow fisherman shoots a 6-pound brown trout, setting the record, the state record, and everybody's losing their bleeping minds. And here's the deal on this. It's interesting to me that this is a thing, and this is why I wanted to kind of get into that chat with you. A 6-pound, 12-ounce brown trout is huge. It's basically a 7-pound brown trout. Thing's gigantic. It's a monster, but it's a state record, and it's in South Dakota state record. It was in Lake Ojai. Oh, hey, and he hit that on Monday. People are losing their minds because he didn't catch it on a fly or a regular hook and line. And this is this. You're loving the fact that I get to go get some. Oh yes, get some natural vitamin D. Heck yeah. So anyway, people are losing their minds because he didn't do it on a line and a hook. Bow fishing is A, difficult, and B, it's legal in South Dakota. And there's actually a bow fishing season in South Dakota for brown trout. But these purists, these snobs, that's exactly what I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them snobs. These snobs are freaking out and blowing this guy up because he couldn't, just hold it for the picture and release it. He's going home and eating the trout. Because you bow fishing, it's done. It's dead. And bow fishing, just so we're clear and so we know, bow fishing is, I'm frozen. I don't know. I know it's cold in here, but I don't think I'm frozen. Help me out and see if I'm not frozen anymore. Help me out, y'all. Let me know. But anyway, I'll keep chatting along here. Bow fishing is primarily done for carp and like gar. Gar you want to eat. Carp I've never had. I've just told that it's terrible, and I don't. I just haven't. I haven't fished for carp before. My grandfather told me it's not good, so he's like, not good eating. I'm like, okay, I haven't fished for it. Gar I want to try. It tastes like alligator. So because that's why they call them alligator gar. So basically, it's a cross between catfish and alligator. And I thought, okay, well, I'll give that a try. But that's what bow fishing is primarily for. I've never seen people bow fish for trout. Never seen that. Didn't even know it was a thing. But here's my take on it. Okay. And who cares? Yeah. Okay. Carp is muddier than catfish and stinks like possum butt. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yuck. Carp. It's terrible. It's just my grandfather told me it's bad. So I was like, okay. My grandfather get down some catfish. I'll tell you that much. What's wrong with bow fishing? It's not. I don't think there's anything wrong. I literally think it's if it's legal, do it. I am a fan of, and I will never back down from this, any legal take of wildlife. If it is in season and it is done in the manner that season is, so if it's archery season, if it's rifle season, whatever it is, black powder season, if you're doing that, cool. I think trapping is barbaric. That's just my personal opinion, but I would never judge any of you for doing it because it's legal. I don't usually, I'm an animal lover, so I don't usually like to see any animals suffer. It's coming. It's kind of odd sounding, I know, from a guy who kills animals every year. But I don't like seeing anything suffer. And I think that trapping is that way. But here's the deal: trapping is legal, and as long as it's legal, okay, cool. Predator people going out and predator hunting and just popping coyotes, just boom, 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 one after another, just guarding the bodies or just keeping the pelts and throwing everything to the others, the other carnivores out there. Not my style. Don't judge me when I have good friends that do it. Don't care. It's legal. So this guy, this would be everything. You should just tell everybody to pound sand, go kick rocks. What I did was legal. It was there's actually a bow fishing for trout season in South Dakota. Get over it. I'm so sick and tired of people getting I don't know if they're getting their jollies, whatever they're doing, and getting their jollies. Is that a thing? Do kids still say that? The cool kids still say that? By getting after people online. People come after me all the time online. I'm like, I don't get you. I really don't understand you. And I'll like, hey, listen, I will engage. Let's go. Let's have a chat. I'm not afraid of you. But what in the hell? This guy said that there's actually a record category for this. It wasn't done on the fly. And what an amazing fish that could be caught by so many other people, expanding our sport. Okay, then start a hatchery. If that's what if conservation truly is your passion, go ahead and start a hatchery, and you're gonna be just fine. And you don't have to complain that people are taking fish out of the stream. Jeez, Christ. Go by a guy who uses a bow and arrow. Okay, what do you mean? Do you use bow and arrow for hunting? Oh, hell yeah. And bow fishing ain't easy, y'all. That is not easy. That's like shooting an animal through a target. It's like you know where you should be, and you're gonna do it, and then that target's gonna take that arrow wherever it wants to go. Yeah. I know, jollies, right? Oh, jeez. I know. I said jollies. Get off. I don't know. However we're gonna say it. But I'm just if there's legal take, like people get after me about going up to Blue Rooster Ranch in high fence hunting. I'm like, it's not high fence hunting. It's grocery shopping with firearms, and I'm okay with it. And it's legal, and I enjoy it. And I don't sometimes if an unsuccessful hunt or I don't get drawn, I want my freezer full. And if you want to complain about it, go for it. Do it. Queen Bee wasn't a fan of it. Wasn't a fan at all. She's like, high fence. It's like, that's not even hunting. And I diffused the entire situation. I know. It's not. As a matter of fact, sometimes I get mad when Tom pulls around the side by side. He's like, come on, let me drive you out there. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have can we just walk, dude? I mean, this is a 2-mile square here. I think if we just walk, let's just walk to where we need to go. And we might find something we like better along the way. Holy mackerel. Yeah. But it's legal and do it. Grocery shopping with firearms. And I got to tell you something, Rhonda. Sometimes we call it unsuccessful hunts. We call it camping with firearms or hiking with firearms. That's why I came around to hiking. Because I'm like, I pretty much do that all the time anyway. I usually just have a firearm over my shoulder. That's it. Oh, what? Check out the big brain on Brendan. The refraction angle of the water surface makes sure you aren't even aiming directly at your visual target. That's why I'm saying it ain't easy. So this guy coming through, man, you got a hog at Blue Ridge, Blue Rooster, or Blue Ridge. I was talking about Blue Rooster. Did you mean Blue Rooster? Because man, you should have sent me some pictures. Dang it. I dig that place. They got big old hogs there. Jilly, intern Beans, she shot Hogzilla up there. Holy mackerel, Rooster. My man's having some trouble with the keyboard. That's all good, dude. Yeah, but Blue Rooster's a blast, man. I like the cabin that they the little ranch house that they have up there. We stay up there probably once a year, just one night. It's just it's just a little. I mean, it's nothing special about it. It's really cool just to be out there at night and hear the bighorn sheep, hearing them fight and just smack each other's heads. It's really cool. I actually saw Watusi fight. It's just fun watching animals just be animals out there, just having a campfire and cooking things up on just right on the spot. So amazing. I had a group of guys up there, and we were going to take a little hog, a smaller hog, not a baby, but a smaller hog, and just cook it right there. Or just cook it right over the fire. So we were going to do whole hog. That's ballsy, but we're going to try that. Well, that's a plan for a different time, I guess. But yeah, Blue Rooster's a lot of fun. Tom's a good dude, and he just runs a good shop up there, and that's what he used to do. That's what Tom gets to do for a living. Check out his social media, by the way. Check out I think it's Hunt Blue Rooster. His Instagram, he's got videos that have gone crazy, and he hired his, I think his cousin-in-law, something like that, to do a social media for him. And the guy just knocked it out of the park. Just does so many funny things. So many funny things. Like Tom's looking at the camera. He's like, after 30 years of marriage, my wife told me she doesn't love me, and we shouldn't be married anymore. She's leaving me, and just goes through this rant, right? And his wife pops up behind him and said, I just told you not to go hunting again this year. He said, that's the same thing. Funny stuff, yes. Okay, Blue Rooster's on your bucket list. Don't make it a bucket list, dude. Let's just make it happen for sure. Dude, let's make it happen. What a cool place. Ever since Slavo and in Princess Slavo went to get a Watusi, and if you've seen on my social media, you'll see the video of on Instagram, you see the video of me putting that Watusi skull into intern Nuge's car. And the thing was just gigantic. I took a picture of it. It was on they were up at their cabin, so I went to go get it for them, and I had it sitting on a desk I have behind my couch, and my couch is like 7 feet, and this thing went end to end on the couch. It was that big, so I took a picture of it to send to Slavo and Princess Slavo, and she said this. I believe she was 9 at the time. She just had a birthday. Anyway, this was. My Watusi was on the wall in the back. You know what she said? She said, "Oh, did Uncle Mike get a baby Watusi?" Yeah. What up, Grizz? Grizz coming to us live from YouTube. I had a little bit of a sting, and then I said, okay. I looked at intern Nugent and I said, when you move out of the house, that's going with you. That's yours now. He's like, oh, that's rad. Why, Dad? I'm like, because I'm going to go get a bigger Watusi than Princess Slavo did, period. That's my mission this year. I have an elk and a Watusi and a Fraser. Oh, I like elk. Y'all like elk? I'm not a big fan of elk. I do dig, I really do dig elk steaks. I like elk backstrap. Elk burgers I don't like. Not a fan. Never been a fan. So if I get an elk, this season, I will actually take out the roast, 2 or 3 roasts, and then I'll take out the back straps, and then the rest is going to go to the German sausage place by Oso on Indian School, and I'm just going to make badass sausage. It's just a mess of just like charcuterie level badass sausages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't. Rhonda said she didn't mind elk steak. Elk burgers are just. I just did not like them, and I'm not going to go ahead and make all this burger and then have it. I guess I could chili it up. Yeah, maybe I'll do some burger too. Who knows? Elk roast. Roaster sauce. So we'll pull the roast out, and then the rest that usually goes to burgers just going to go straight to sausages, because I'll have enough burger from the Watusi. That's for damn sure. So maybe I'll split that bad boy again. But let me know, Jim, if so Matt, you won that on a let me see here. All beef fat for burger. Add beef. Oh, hell yeah. No, I do it's funny, my doctor, because I don't go to a normal doctor, I don't go to the whole Western medicine doctor. I go to we call it my witch doctor. Rob and I have the same doctor. And like when you go get a blood draw there, it's like 17 vials. Like we're gonna find out. This is what my doctor said the first time. And I'm gonna get to the fat here in a second. First time she looks down, because you filled out that questionnaire, you're like, how much do you drink? And it says like an option is like 1 or 2 a week. I'm like, the hell? 1 or 2 a week? Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah. I have, maybe 1 a day or something like that. So she looks down at it. She looks down and goes, you can tell me that you have like 4 or 5 drinks a week, but your blood tells me different. I'm like, damn it. Got busted. Anyway. So she's on to this, whole body hormone, everything, health and all this. It's been fantastic. She told me last time, she said, what do you use? Because we're talking about hunting, and I was talking about the burger, and she goes, do you do 80-20? And I said, no. She goes, what's the fat mixture? I said 80-20, and she goes, do 70-30 next time. More fat, better for you. Y'all heard what I just said. The doctor that doesn't do the whole, oh, here, let me just give you some medication. That actual real doctor said the more fat, it's better for you. Love. Yes. All right. Let's okay. What did you do, Grizz? What did you? Oh, casserole. Here you go with the damn casserole. I'm gonna make a casserole tonight. Damn it, that's what I'm gonna do. Queen Bee wants soup, but I'm gonna make a casserole. Yeah. Yes, more fat. Heck yeah. And I'm glad you wanted where did you win the Blue Rooster hunt at? That'd be cool. And Jim, you say you love Jim, if it's on your bucket list, dude, and and I'm not kidding, Jim, you please let me know when you're gonna go up there, and I will do everything I can to meet you up there. I think it's too much fun, and I always need an excuse to go up again, because I'll go up again. I'll go see Beans. It's Beans at NAU, so it's about 45 minutes outside of Flag. So yeah, he's crazy. Online Facebook through Blue Rooster. That's pretty rad. Oh my gosh, when did you go? Oh my god, that's cool. I would love to see a picture, man. Send it to Mike at GoMikeRussell.com. Everyone here can attest. I rarely check it, but I do. I'm so bad at email, guys. Mike at GoMikeRussell.com, and send me definitely send me a picture. Would love to see it. How about a little gravy heavy elk shepherd pie with some of the ground meat? That's yeah. And I mean, I'm saying just when you have elk burger, it just yeah. And maybe I've had it a couple times because I'll try anything twice, but it just wasn't my thing. It just really wasn't my thing. So bison and maybe something else for the freezer. Oh yes. Okay, cool. I'll check it out, dude. But yeah, the bison hunting there is fantastic. This okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I'll never tell intern Nudes this. Yo, guys. Okay. So he went up. We went out hunting. Went to Blue Rooster. Went out hunting. Went grocery shopping with guns. And Slavo and I were going to get a bison. So for my son's 16th birthday, we split a bison. But for my son's 16th birthday, I was like, dude, why don't you come with me and you actually take the bison? And he was like, oh, it's rad. Okay, yeah, I'm totally going to do that. He used my 30-06, and he dropped that thing like nothing. That thing just went down. As a matter of fact, Tom from Blue Rooster has posted that hunt a bunch of times. I mean, the thing did not move. It literally didn't even move. Didn't twitch. It just dropped. And I'm like, that's the best shot I've ever seen. That was fantastic. Here's what I won't tell him. So I was just over with Chase at Apex, and he was bore sighting this thing in. He goes, what happened to this scope? He goes, this thing is way off, dude. Nuge probably wasn't even on the bison. He pulled the trigger, the thing dropped. He's like, wow, didn't see that one coming. Yeah. Yeah. So wherever it was, however it was off, Nuge was just perfectly somewhere else. And then boom, just hammered it. Yeah. And be careful, Jim. If you sign up for a bison, and Tom will smack me for saying this, but if you sign up for a bison and you said or something else, and get that total can go up pretty quick. It's like being on an African safari. You want one of those? You want one of those? You want one of those? Yeah. Pretty crazy. Intern Sarah got a four horn sheep. This thing looked like something out of Star Wars. It looked like something that should be on Mos Eisley Cantina. Like it should be on the wall. It is absolutely crazy looking. It's got, two up the front and two coming out the back. It's just wild. Yeah, one at a time. I'm with you on that, buddy. I went when I went to get the Watusi, my Watusi, the baby Watusi, if he has Princess Slavo, the baby Watusi. I went early because Rob and a bunch of other guys and Slavo and all of them were coming after. So I decided to go early because I wanted to be on their hunts. I wanted to be there with them, just kind of take my time, love the day, just be supportive and have fun, cut it up, drink too much beer, that kind of stuff. And so I went early. I was up there on Thursday, and it was just basically Tom and I. And we're just kind of running around the place. And I said, Tom, me coming a day early is going to get kind of expensive, isn't it? He just started laughing. He's like, yeah, probably. Sure, Schnitzel, man. I got the Watusi. I got a hog, and I got a bighorn sheep. The bighorn sheep The bighorn sheep was absolutely crazy because he said he just came and he's like, dude, I got a bighorn sheep. I've been watching this thing. It's a monster. It's a trophy. It's awesome. It's going blind. You can see its eyes are just glass blue over. And he's like, I want somebody to get it. I don't want these mountain lions out here to get it. So if you want it, and then he told me the price, which was about a third of what it normally would cost. And I was like, let's go. Got the AR and just dropped it. Man, what a fun thing. I should love. Thanks, Lynn. I appreciate that. Did I ever tell you guys? And we might do this on. We're not having a show Monday. Monday's a holiday. Maybe Tuesday. What do you think? If y'all haven't heard the story of my first hunt, it's kind of funny. I did mention that the other day that I actually was wearing Old Navy camo pants. So I was living in Southern California. I was like, what the camo? What are you talking about? Yeah. Was it big on taste it? Oh, still tasted good. Yeah. Jim, we've eaten, we ate every part of those things. Yeah. Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah. Monday's my favorite holiday. It should be. It darn well better be. It's Veterans Day, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is Veterans Day, right? I get all my holidays mixed up. Y'all just bear with me, love me. But I think it is Veterans Day. Hell yeah. Yeah, so that's why we're gonna go honor and love and be cool and do our thing. So we're not doing a show that day. But anyway, if you guys want to hear it, let me know. I would love to tell that story. It's pretty damn funny. It's a long story. It ends with a member of PETA getting very upset. No lie. That's how it ended. Somebody getting very upset. Sunday. Sunday is the Marine Corps birthday, huh? That's cool. That's very, very cool. All right. Semper Fi. Rock on. That's way cool. Yeah, the veterans of my family are all gone and passed. So it's more of a Memorial Day kind of vibe than a Veterans Day kind of vibe, but yeah, these are my people. These are my peeps. Yeah, I'll definitely tell the story on Tuesday. So remind me, or I'll just make a note. Damn it. Yeah. It'll take the whole show. It'll literally take the whole show. Me telling the story of my first hunt will take the whole show. Evil cousin Andy was there, You're showing up, PETA. Well, I don't want to tell the story. I want to take a whole show telling the story that y'all already heard. Yeah. Probably the Marines can celebrate their birthday the day before celebrate all veterans. Hell, yeah. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if that's a little slam there. If you're like, we're first. No, but it is really cool. I mean, back-to-back party days. That's rad. And no better way to party. And I'm sure that the way things went down electorally, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more celebrating in there. I'm going to celebrate by dropping an elk at the end of the month. So there we go. How about that? Yep. All right, kids. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop out of here. And I hate PETA too, Lynn. I hear you, pal. I do. I would love to have PETA protest the show, though. So if you guys know anybody, tell them I say awful things about slaughtering animals. And then maybe I can get them to protest the show. Yeah. Oh, I know, and I slam it. I'm kidding, but it's fun to say. Oh, you guys are partying today? Yeah, we partied yesterday because it was our birthday. I don't know if you guys know that it was our birthday. Marines. Yeah, is Space Force? And I'm asking this question sincerely before I drop out of here. Is Space Force, because my son wants to join Space Force. Is Space Force kind of is that you retire from Space Force? You're a veteran, right? I mean, this is armed forces. This is one of the armed forces, correct? I'm with you. Coast Guard is it kind of on par with Coast Guard? It's like, yeah, but anything? No. All right, everybody getting out of here. All right, people, we'll see you back in a little bit, and I'll be right. It's FAFO Friday tomorrow. Yeah, let's go. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of the state, nation, and world that we live in. See you mañana.